Hello, hello. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, 9 a.m. on the East Coast here in the US. And so it's time for Live with Nana. If you are joining for the first time, pop up in the comments. Let me know where you are tuning in from. And if you are a returner, welcome. Again, it's good to see you. See you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for always joining and tuning in. Um, if this is your first time, hello, my name is Nana Badu. I'm an image consultant, a speaker, a stylist, and I love to talk about all things related to style, confidence, authenticity to help women really show up strong in the workplace. All right. And today's conversation is all about what is it really costing you to feel a lack of confidence when it comes to your style? And so you may be like, wait a minute now, what are you talking about? How is my lack of style confidence expensive? Okay, because a lot of times when we talk about our wardrobes and getting dressed and feeling stylish or more confident in that space, you immediately start to think about the money that you're going to spend on the clothes, on the shoes, on the accessories, right? Now, that is true. There is a level of investment associated with that. Okay, but when you choose to not feel confident about how you are presenting yourself on a daily basis, that is actually way more expensive. And I'm going to talk about what that means to be expensive and how much that's actually costing you, especially when it comes to the goals that you have in your career. So there are three things that I think are really impacting you when you decide to not take action. When you decide that I'm going to maintain and be in the same space that I'm in of struggling to figure out what to wear, what fits my body, wearing the same dull black and gray and navy every single day. Like I'm just going to remain on this struggle bus, or I'm going to try to DIY it, or I'm going to try to subscribe to a membership service, knowing they're going to send me the same boring stuff every month. Okay, let's keep it real. All right. You're just going to say, you know what? It's all right. It's not that important. When I get dressed, it's a struggle every time, but it's just not that important. I've got a million other things that I have to do. When you have that kind of thought process and you're in that loop, that's actually costing you way more and having way more of an impact that is adverse to the goals that you want to accomplish. And the biggest reason is because it is chipping away at your confidence. It is not allowing you to bring more of your best to the table. You have to get dressed every single morning. And if every morning that you have to step into your closet, it feels like you're about to go round for round in a ring, or you immediately want to start breaking out in hives, or you like get angry and you get frustrated and all of these emotions, and that's how you start your day, sis. Why how are you going to show up strong in your work, for your team, for your clients, if you don't even feel so strongly about the way that you dress, the way that you look, the way that you present yourself? If you're not feeling good in that space, how are you going to do good for anyone else? So there is a direct association, and there's plenty of anecdotal and scientific studies that have been done about the connection between what you wear and how that affects your mentality, your behavior, and your attitude towards yourself. So your clothes do have an impact, and they directly impact your self-confidence, right? When you look good, you feel good. It's said time and time again because it's true. It's a simple anecdotal phrase, but it has a lot of deep meaning and reason and rationale behind it. So I'm going to break down 3 things that I think are really important for you to think about that your lack of style confidence is actually costing you. Okay. Hey, Miss Amber. That's right. When you look good, you feel good, and it leads to putting your energy towards your work and performance. 100%. 100%. Um, and that's a good segue into the first thing to talk about why your lack of style confidence is expensive. And the one thing is that it's causing you stress. Stress. Okay? It is causing you stress. It is stressful when you are not clear about how to dress for your body. It's stressful. It's stressful to go shopping. If you hate shopping, raise your hand. Okay? It's a stressful experience for you, right? You feel like nothing fits your body shape. You feel like you can never find any jeans. You're really tall, you can't find any pants that fit you, or you're super petite and you're like, I can't get anything that works for me. I've got curves. There's nothing out there for me, right? You hate shopping. It's stressful, right? It's stressful. And so when you're feeling stressed in any space in your life, it is costing you. All right. It is costing you mental fatigue. When you're stressed and you don't know what to wear in the morning, it's costing you decision fatigue. Right? It is costing you. It is having a toll on your spirit. It is having a toll on your energy. And that is directly impacting how you're able to show up. Listen, I know that's right, Naheem. I know for sure I cannot show up for anyone else when I don't feel I look good. 1000%. Right? And listen, and Portia, you say you're not a fan of shopping. You mostly shop at the thrift stores. Listen, I'm not mad, and so it doesn't even. And listen, you're not a fan of shopping. And thrift store shopping is not for the faint of heart. Okay, so, but for a lot of women who might also be tuning into this, and I hear this often with the women I work with, that I hate shopping and I don't know what to wear that will fit me well for my body. And I also don't know where to shop. You shop at the same 2 stores because they're like, well, those are the only places that I can find anything. And then you tend to gravitate towards the same exact things at those stores. So you'll have the same shirt in 5 different colors. And I'm like, and y'all already know what them colors are gonna be. Okay. It's gonna be a black, it's gonna be a gray, it's gonna be a tan, it's gonna be a navy. Okay. And then maybe you're going to get a little whiter ivory up in that mix. Okay. So if you're feeling so stressed out all the time when you have a big speaking engagement coming up and you're stressed about what to wear because this is a big moment for you in your career and you want to show up strong, and then the last thing you think about is, what should I put on for one of the most visible moments in your career? You're stressed. Okay. When you are traveling, maybe you're going to a conference or you're going to see clients. Okay. And you've got to pack and you got 1,000,001 clothes strewn over that bed and you're stressed. You know what I'm saying? Your husband coming in the door and he's like, nope, you turn. I've seen this movie before. Bad ending. Gotta get out. Right? You're causing yourself so much stress, okay? Because you are not confident about what your style is. You're not clear about what your style looks like. You're not clear about what works for you. And so you're just all up in this stress ball, all right? And ain't nobody got time for that. You busy. You busy, girl. You don't have time for this level of stress. There's already going to be stress at the destination you're going to get to. There's going to be stress at work. Okay. There might be stress with your partner. Maybe stress getting them kids ready for school. One of them may do their homework. One of them may make it to bed. Right? It's already all this other stress happening in your life. Why continue to allow your wardrobe be a place of stress, knowing you got to get dressed every day? I mean, it don't make sense. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. The amount of time you waste trying to get dressed in the morning. Okay? Listen. And that, listen, y'all better come through in these comments, okay? Emma, Naima, Portia, I see y'all, okay? Because that comment right there is a great segue into number two, which is time. Which is time. You are wasting so much time. When you have a really busy schedule for work, when you have kids, when you have a partner, when you have a busy social calendar, okay? You've got the birthday trips lined up, birthday dinners, all right? You know, you only have a finite amount of time every single day, and you don't have time to waste. So when you make more smarter decisions about what you choose to purchase, and you really know and understand your style and your wardrobe, you can save yourself so much time getting dressed in the morning. But when you don't, and you continue to be on that struggle bus, it is a time suck. Okay? It is literally taking you too much time. So in the morning, all of a sudden, you get an email last night. Your boss is like, those clients, they are flying in. They're flying in this morning. You know, they're flying in from Philadelphia, and that presentation you're going to do next week, we gotta speed it up. It's going to happen tomorrow. What? Panicking. What? I got to figure out my life. You are now having to give so much attention to the work product and making sure that it's on point to deliver. But then you go in your closet and you're like, I don't know what to wear. So you already had the stress, and now you ain't got no time. But you are taking too much time trying to figure out what to put on. So you're putting on one outfit after another. You're trying to ask the husband, and he already came in that room and was like, U-turn, not doing it, okay? And you are sitting here wasting time, and time is just going and going and going. And then what happens? You just throw on any old thing and you rush out the door, right? So it's taking you too much time to try to make these decisions in the morning. And then oftentimes too, your closet might just be a pure hot mess. Okay, we just want to keep it a buck. All right, overflowing with pieces, unorganized. You've got all kinds of different hangers. You've got stuff in there that you wore 10, 20 years ago. There's pieces in there that don't fit. There are pieces in there that are from when you were a junior analyst. Okay, when you first started out as an associate at your firm, right? Little you, okay, 20-something-year-old you. You still got them clothes in your closet. Why? Why? So it's taking you too much time to even go through your closet to figure out what to wear because you've got an overflow of things. And then you already established that you really don't like shopping that much. So the time that it would take, even if you're like, okay, I've got a conference coming up, you know, I've got a speaking engagement coming up, and or simply the season is changing and you're like, I need to get some new pieces. You sit down and you're like, maybe I'll do a little online shopping. Next thing you know, an hour's gone by, you ain't bought nothing. You are like, I don't even know. I'm so overwhelmed. What size should I get? Like, is this a good brand? And then what happens? Revert to number one, you get stressed and you don't get nothing. Or you order the same things that you already have in your closet. If it's sounding true and you like, Nana, why are you reading my entire life? Let me know up in them comments, okay? Oh my gosh. Listen, right? Exactly. You just end up wearing the same thing over and over again. And you get stuck in that cycle of the same outfits. You know, and this is all I'm doing. Like I'm playing back to you all. This is what I hear time and time again working with the women that I work with. And they are likely just like you. They are busy. They are women in leadership. They are in the C-suite. They are senior leaders, senior managers. They are entrepreneurs running their own businesses. And they have full lives. They have very full lives. And so you want your life and your wardrobe to work for your lifestyle, right? So that's definitely one of the things that I love to really hone in on when I'm working with my clients is like making sure that the wardrobe works for their lifestyle. So, are you going back into the office? Do you travel? Do you work mostly from home? Is your social calendar full? Are you part of a lot of boards? Or nonprofit organizations, or you just got a lot of events for your friends, weddings, brunches, dinners, like what's happening with you, right? What's going on in your lifestyle? And you want to make sure and feel that when you open up the closet, you're confident that there is something in there that fits your lifestyle, that you are excited to put on, that there's actual a feeling of some joy and excitement to put that piece on, because it's about to transform your whole entire presence, right? It's going to be a great color. It's going to be a great cut for your figure. You've got some dope accessories to complete the look. Like, you feel good about the process of getting dressed. You want to release the stress and save yourself time. Okay. And one of the best things that I love to do with my clients when I'm saving them time is this wonderful tool that I use called Hue and Stripe. And this tool is phenomenal, and it allows me to do shopping for you and create outfits for you by clicks of a button. Okay. So you can literally go through a lookbook on your phone when you're getting dressed, and I will literally put the outfit together for you. And all you have to do is look at the picture and say, this shirt, this pants, these shoes, got it. And walk into your closet, which is going to be nice and organized after you work with me. And boom, you're dressed and out the door. No doubt, no stress, no wasted time. Okay? Listen, if you feel red, listen, just drop me a DM with the word me. If this is you, if you are like, you are getting all up in my business, just DM me the word me. All right? DM me the word me, and we are going to chat about how we can help you stop costing yourself so much time and stress. All right? Because that's expensive. All right? That's really what's expensive. And so the last piece that your lack of style confidence is costing you is an opportunity. Opportunity. So hear me out on this. We already established that how you dress impacts how you show up, right? And when you're not feeling at your best, it shows. You feel it internally and it shows outwardly, right? So think about all of these moments that are happening where you are getting more visibility in your career, you're going for a promotion, you're trying to attract new clients. You are actively seeking out new opportunities to grow in your career. That's just who you are. You're not a stagnant kind of gal. All right? You got big goals and dreams. All right? So as you're going for them, you're constantly seeking out new opportunities. And these opportunities are things that you want to attract towards you. And there's something I really believe that style can always do two things. It can spark conversation and invite connection. Okay, so you have the ability to communicate who you are through your style. Your style is connected to your brand. It's connected to your image. So people are always getting impressions of you just simply by how you show up. Before you speak, before you introduce yourself, before you run down the resume, before you say a word, they already read you. And so if that's happening, and actually not if, when that's happening, because it's not something that's just superfluous and it's just like, whatever, it's just those people, they only care about how people look. This is the world we live in, and this is the reality. And the fact is, you do it too. Okay? You do it as well. All right? We all form impressions of one another. when we see people. We have thoughts, okay? And so how you show up matters a lot. And so these are spaces where you are beginning to communicate more about your brand and about your ability to showcase what your talents and your skills are, and showcase more of your personality, right? People want to want it all to make sense. It has to be this cohesive image, right? If you're showing up, if I show up and I'm like, I'm a stylist, but I ain't stylish, make it make sense, okay? Okay. I always like to say when folks are like, I'm a hairstylist, and I be looking at the hair like, no, you're not, because your hair ain't done. Make it make sense, okay? You can't tell me, oh yeah, I am a fitness instructor. No, you're not. You're not in shape. Now, these are very simple examples, but it's true, right? You're constantly looking for receipts, right? You're looking for receipts from people. You're looking for proof, right? You want it confirmed to you that this person that you're meeting or seeing or researching or interviewing is who they say they are. And so, this is happening, and this is happening, and this is the way that opportunities are being exchanged. So if this is at work behind the scenes, get in a position of power about it, sis. Like, I want you to be in a space where you fully believe and know that you are controlling your narrative, that you are attracting opportunities to you, because when you show up, you're always on point. The style is on point. Your communication's on point, right? You know that you are 10 toes deep in conviction about your talents and your skills. So let the people see that. Let the people see that. Don't be hiding. Don't be like, well, I don't know, let me just kind of fade to the black. I want to just, fade back and play it safe. And, I think I'm just going to dress like everybody else and just do this plain single button black blazer with the black pants, and a black ballet flat, because everybody else is like that. And I just, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, No, that is not going to attract any opportunity to you. Okay. Constantly feeling the need to take a step back is only allowing other people to shine. You got shine too. Like, where are you at? Yeah, listen. There's the one thing you definitely going to have when you work with me is your mindset is going to be shifted. Okay. Because the reality is, when you want to be more stylish and you want to feel good about how you're dressing, it really starts with your mindset and shifting yourself around how you look at your body, what you think about your body. You say things to yourself like, I can't wear this. I can't find this. This doesn't look good on me. This never looks good on me. All of that got to go. All that has to go. All that is it's just killing your confidence. You are literally giving yourself the most negative self-talk every day. That's got to stop. Okay? It's repelling opportunities from you. All right? So think about how your style is an opportunity to really usher in some new opportunities to you, because you are thinking about the brand that you're building. And you're thinking about that visual connection that you're bringing to folks. When you enter into a conference, okay, and your suit is bad, all right? You've got a great color going on. You've got dope accessories, or the nails are popping. Like, that does something to you, right? That's the shift that allows you to have your shoulders strong and back. That allows you to walk confidently in the space. That might allow you to maybe introduce yourself to that person who you've been following, and you cannot wait to pitch them your idea, right? And best believe, when you walk into these spaces and your style is on point, people will come up to you. They will compliment you. And then you have an easy way to begin a conversation. So really start to think about how your style can be transformative in this way. And that's the work that I love to do with my clients, is really focus on a full out transformation for your wardrobe. All right. And so if you are listening to me and you're like, yes, Nana, I'm stressed, I'm wasting time, and I'm repelling opportunities, we should talk. Okay. And the time to talk is now, because I really opened up the doors to my signature service called the Style Elevation Experience. And this is what I do. This is the space I love. Okay. This is all about helping my women leaders out there who are busy, time pressed, but you want to feel stylish in every room for every occasion for your lifestyle. All right. So whether you're in the office, working from home, traveling on the weekends, you are like, I need a full wardrobe shift. And that's because the clothes in your closet are no longer connected to the woman who you are now and who you're becoming. That's because you don't know what really fits well in your closet. Your closet's a mess and it needs to be cleaned and organized. And you just really need an expert to guide you and assist you. All right. Because you believe in the power of outsourcing. Other things in your life that are stressful, you like, I ain't got time. Okay. I don't cook well, outsourced. I ain't got time to clean, outsourced. I need help growing my career, outsourced. We hire the career coach. Okay. Like, this is what you do, right? And listen, we got the people right here in the chat. Okay. You need a good career coach, hit up Amber Adams. Okay. You need a LinkedIn profile update. You like, my LinkedIn profile is wrong. I need to outsource that. Hire Portia. You need an assistant because you're busy. Hire Naima. She'll get you in place. Okay. You're going to outsource things. That's the thing, that you have to build your team. Okay. And having a stylist in your back pocket is your secret weapon. All right. And I'm that girl. So the Style Elevation Experience is all about providing that really concierge service for you. This is VIP, baby. All right. I am coming to your home. I'm going to fly to you. We're going to clean out your closet. I'm going to give you a color analysis. We're going to go through your body shape. I'm going to teach you. Like, I'm a teacher at heart. I had to accept this. I used to repel it for a while, but I'm a teacher at heart. I mean, I teach at FIT now, baby, put the respect on my name. Okay. And so I really want you to learn. I want you to understand how to dress for your body shape. I want you to become a smarter shopper, a smarter dresser, right? So this is what I want to do for you. I want to help you in this space. And so I'm going to teach you these things. And so then we're going to go through your closet. We're going to try things on. We're going to let things go. We're going to get you some fresh new hangers. And we're going to organize things so that it makes getting dressed for you really easy. We want to bring more ease and simplicity into that space. And then I'm going to take you shopping. We're going to do an amazing Nordstrom VIP day here in New York City. And if you're not able to come to New York City, I got you. I'm going to take you on a VIP shopping day where you are. All right. And so this experience is for that woman who is ready for the full wardrobe transformation. And spring is here, and there is no better time to do it. All right. Because I don't know, y'all, the spring equinox, the new energy, get into it. Okay. So I'm going to drop a link in the comments where you can book a call with me, because I am inviting 4 women, only 4 women, to work with me for the spring season. So if you know you're suffering from stress, time, and lack of opportunity, we need to chat. All right. So go ahead and book your call. And the doors close on March 31st. Okay. So you got about 5 days or so to stop wasting time and start investing and making smarter decisions. Okay. All right. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I can't wait to chat with you soon. And I will see you next Wednesday. All right.